Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Michael Jordan, man. You know, Michael Jordan was one of my favorite, is my favorite basketball player of all time. He was my favorite player watching when I was growing up in the 80s and the 90s. And there's been a lot said about Michael Jordan over the last several seasons, whether it's Scottie Pippen, whether it's Isaiah Thomas, whether it's J.J. Redick or Draymond Green or Shannon Sharpe or Nick Wright. All these clowns out there. Saying nonsense, saying lies, making up lies about Michael Jordan and trying to rewrite history or trying to tell people who never watched Michael Jordan lies about his career and about his game and about his accomplishments. And Michael Jordan's all-around game is something that people don't talk about. They like to talk about his scoring. They never mention things like his defense. They never mention things like his playmaking. They never mention things like his creativity. Right? But one of the things that you don't hear about a lot about with Michael Jordan, especially during his early careers, I'm talking about his first 5-6 years in the league, 7 years in the league, was his ability to use the backboard, his ability to shoot off glass consistently at a high level. You know, in the past, you've heard guys like a Tim Duncan, AKA the big fundamental. People have touted and, really applauded his use of backboard and his ability to use the glass at a high level and very efficiently, almost like a lost art. Michael Jordan was just as good off the glass as someone like a Tim Duncan. Go and watch film of Michael Jordan's first 4, 5, 6 seasons in the league, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, I'm talking about using glass, not for layups or driving layups or anything like that. I'm talking about Michael Jordan's glass game on jump shots. Shooting the perimeter jump shot was a thing of beauty. Michael Jordan would routinely use glass, especially on angles. He was great at using the glass on angles. Several shots. I can think about that last-second game winner he had against the Detroit Pistons, where he's basically floating and uses the glass so nicely. And that was Michael Jordan. He had a great touch off glass early in his career that once he started to develop more of a jump shot, he didn't really use glass as much in the later part of his career. But those first, like I said, 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons, Michael Jordan's glass game, off the backboard game, was amazing. It was great. And no one really talks about that. People don't really talk about that much these days. It's almost lost and forgotten in all of the greatness and all the other types of things that Michael Jordan would do on the basketball court. But if you go back and watch, like I said, you go watch early film of the Bulls, early, mid to late 80s, Michael Jordan would routinely use the backboard on jump shots. And it was a thing of beauty, man. So shout out to Michael Jordan, the all-around game of Michael Jordan, the creativity of Michael Jordan, and his ability to use the backboard. Something that people don't really talk about much, but it was a thing of beauty to watch Michael Jordan use that backboard on his jump shots when he'd be floating through the air and hanging there and use that glass, man. It was really nice to watch.